My daughter they were probably 5 and 7. And I guess I didn't realize that I, had it on so much when they were in the room. But it was a good show. It was a good show. That's a good one. Also, another one, if you have not, did you ever watch like Breaking Bad?
I did not watch Breaking
That's
Bad.
another a good old school, like a bingeable, like you won't be able to stop.
Is that the one with Bryan Cranston?
Yes.
Okay, nope, that's not the one. I started watching the one with William H. Macy.
Oh, where he's a drunk?
Yes.
Yeah. Shameless.
Shameless. Thank you. Oh my God.
Yes.
It's sitting on my DVR. Like I should know it.
Yeah.
But that is good. I've started watching that. I just pissed my pants.
Yeah.
It's hysterical.
That is a good one. Shameless is a great show. I think that we should, we should do a breakdown, of TV shows. And if anybody has any shows that they want to suggest, because right now me and Kristen are talking about a lot of old shows, but I'm always looking for something new to watch too. I have to, when I want to binge something new, it has to get me the first 2 episodes. I don't have a lot of patience.
Oh,
like, give it 4 episodes, give it 6 episodes. I'm like, come on, I can't, I need something that's like, immediately really good. And I feel like Breaking Bad was immediately a great show. Another one of an old 6 Feet Under, another great old show. That's another one. Another HBO. I think it was HBO because Dexter was Showtime.
Dexter was good. Mm-hmm. I did watch Dexter, and that my best friend Allison got me into that, and I loved Dexter. I'm trying to get Holly to watch that. I think that she would love it. Mm-hmm. So I'm all down for watching it all over again.
Yeah, my favorites about the writing on Dexter was so great, and I loved how they made him like you really liked him. Even though he was killing people. It was the most bizarre, like, mix of emotions. You know what I mean?
it was like no other TV show I've ever watched.
Right. He was a monster, but we loved him.
Yes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I love those types of movies. I love like serial killer movies.
Right.
I mean, I think they're fascinating is just from start to finish. Mm-hmm. And I did love him. I mean, I thought he was so great in that show, and you loved his character, even though he was, cutting people up every freaking show. So, hey.
Right. But majority were bad people. But
yeah, I think there is some legitimacy in killing off those bad people. I'm not going to lie. Right. Not everyone would agree, but hey, you could get away with it. Who wouldn't do it? Raise a fan. Seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was good. But if you liked Dexter, then I suggest when you have a chance, take a note of 6 Feet Under because he starred in it.
Okay.
And it was another very well-written show. And you might enjoy it. There was so many seasons, though. Geez, between that and Breaking Bad, that'll take up, half your summer. Yeah. And, it's always summer that I like to try to binge something because there's never really anything good on except Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, come on. It's Big Brother all the way.
No.
Bachelor in Paradise. I mean, are you kidding me with this?
I watch all the Bachelors.
Oh.
And the Bachelorettes. And I watch The Bachelors in Paradise, and it's on in the summertime. So you watch Big Brother, which has been on for how many seasons?
Oh God, I don't know, like 1,000. Yeah. I'm not really sure.
Right.
But whenever I think it's going to disappoint, it just doesn't disappoint. Mm-hmm. If I could be on that show, I would. Like, I legit don't think I could handle it. Yeah, it wouldn't go so well with me. I would be one of those instigating. I probably would get kicked out. It would not be good. But 3 days a week, Big Brother at night owns me. Like my friend Allison and I, we watch. If we aren't together watching it, we are on the phone talking about it. It is just something we've done since the beginning of time, and I have now my wife hooked. So it's a household thing, really.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I had to tell you that a friend of mine works on Big Brother. She does some of the camera work in LA. So
stop it.
Yeah, she does. And I know that those cameras obviously run 24 hours. And have you ever watched it online after hours?
So I did once, and you have to either the first couple years they didn't make you pay for it.
Oh.
And then after that you had to start paying for it. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to pay for it.
Okay.
No, So I stopped watching it at night, but it didn't matter because you know what? Honestly, it's boring at night. Like there's really nothing that is going to be that exciting. I mean, you may know a couple things ahead of time, but I would much rather watch it at night when it's edited.
Yeah, I saw that was quite the little gimmick that they had. People watching it. Now I know they could pay, so they're making more money. So what are your thoughts on Julie Chen? Is she still hosting it?
She's still hosting it. Now, she did last season, so we'll see what this season brings. I think she hosted Celebrity Edition. I don't normally watch Celebrity Edition.
Okay.
But I thought she made a mistake by leaving the talk initially when her husband had all those allegations against him. I think that she is beautiful. She's talented. I think she has a lot going for her. I thought, I mean, if you ask my wife, she is like the stylish person on TV. She's like, every time, just when you think she is a butch, she will go, oh my God, I love that outfit Julie's wearing. It just compliments her complexion. And I'm like, oh, Lord. That's something that should come out of my mouth. So, and it doesn't. I mean, she always looks fabulous. But I think she made a mistake. I think she made a big mistake by, honestly, there's a lot of allegations against one man. And it's like Bill Cosby all over again. So how about you take care of your own career and not just follow in your husband's. And the thing that happened was it happened last summer, and halfway through the season, her name changed. She wasn't Julie Chen anymore. She took her husband's last name. So it was really, the whole thing was just strange to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they're doing.
You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Weren't a lot of those allegations about him before he was with her?
I believe some of them were, but not all of them.
Oh.
So I believe, to my understanding...
Not that it lessens it any, but I'm thinking in her eyes, maybe, she feels like that's not the person. He's a changed man. Who knows? I mean, I really shouldn't compare him to Harvey, because what Harvey Weinstein did was just beyond insane. I mean, there's Me Too, and then there's Me Too. I mean, it's a next level, but...
Yeah, I agree. And, the whole thing, how far are you going to take Me Too? There is a Me Too, you're right, and there is a Me Too. Let's not lessen it for those women that really have had this happen to them, because I am luckily not one of those women, but I can't imagine how that must feel.
Right.
He did a number on those women, man. Harvey Weinstein. Whatever happens to him, he's got it coming.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm the note taker, the professional note taker. Can we please talk about Kim Kardashian for a minute?
Yeah, let's talk about the Kardashians, because we're on our reality TV show today. We're doing my reality TV. Okay, so I don't watch the Kardashians faithfully. Obviously, when they're on and off, I catch them over all these seasons. I feel like I've pretty much followed them every episode. You know what I mean? But I've always caught 2 or 3 of every season. I watched the first 2. Do you watch it?
I do watch
Okay.
it. So I didn't faithfully watch the beginning of Keeping Up with the Kardashians because, I mean, who the hell knew what they were back
Right.
then?
I mean, like, right. But
the last few seasons I have watched faithfully every episode.
So we're on the same page. I pretty much know what's going on. You saw the first two episodes of this season then, right?
Yes.
Okay. As these episodes go on, the Kris Kardashian machine, like, she's brilliant. I'm sorry, but if you don't think Kanye put that Make America Great hat and acted up during Kim trying to get this woman out of jail, ends up going to see Trump saying, oh, what your husband did was great. Tell him thank you. And Kim's like, oh, we're not here about my husband. But I'm thinking, he wouldn't have done that if Kanye, like, it seems so calculated and yet so brilliant. I know Kanye's crazy. I mean, he's mentally ill, and he goes on these tangents, but he lined up for Trump and Kim to get that woman out of jail. Like, I'm watching it going, this had to be the Kim machine. Kris.
Oh, yeah, she's brilliant.
She's brilliant.
She is probably one of the most brilliant women out there. I mean, in TV world, she has every single kid. And she's making a cut off of her kids. I mean, she created this life, and I don't know anyone that could do that.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. As much as everybody's like, oh, it's trash, Kim got famous on that video, yada, 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 whatever. I don't care. People can think they're trashy. You can think whatever you want, but you can't take away that Kris is the most brilliant manager and spin machine, and how she gets things out to the press to keep those girls relevant. And
I don't know how she does it at her age. And have you seen her little boyfriend? I don't think she really cares. Like, she's just like, yeah, I just need to have a man in my life and whatever. But I just don't know how the frick she does it at her age. Like, what is she going to do? What are those girls going to do when she retires?
Timeline of events of when Kanye put the hat on, he did the America Great.
Yeah.
Kim, of course, we didn't see this in the press when it was all happening last year live because they were still filming. But she's like, I want the president to know that I don't have the same views as him. I was a Hillary supporter. I donated to Hillary. You know what I mean? Like, she said all this on the TV show on that episode. And she said, what my husband does is nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Like, she wanted to keep that separate. And she tried to make it like, I'm the one that was, like, fighting to get her out. This has nothing to do with Kanye. But everybody was like, Kanye did that rant about Trump and lined you up perfectly.
Oh, I couldn't agree more with you.
Right. And,
I mean,
right.
Kanye was a freaking hot mess. I mean, like, for anyone that watched that talk with him and Trump, I mean, what did he actually say?
Nothing.
I mean,
it's nothing.
That's the thing. So it was for sure for Kim.
And it was so bizarre, that talk at the time. I remember thinking even Trump had this look like, all right, man. Like even Trump was like, something ain't right. That was like,
and that takes a lot for that man to be like, something ain't right.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean,
exactly. And I kind of like this last couple seasons, we're seeing a little more of her and Kanye's dynamic.
What do you think of it?
I'm going to tell you what I think. I think she rules the roost.
Do you?
Yes. What do you, like, didn't you find that last episode when she was so pissed at him because his buddy, like, was messing, remember, he was trying to make his mother's house, and she felt like his buddy was using him, and she's like, give me the phone. He's like, no, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, she was the whole thing is bizarre. The relationship definitely has a bizarre dynamic But I think he's just so out there after these last couple episodes. He's out there.
Listen, he is